Hi, friends. My name is Megan Toops, and I'm a holistic psychotherapist and health coach. And I'm so happy today because I want to talk to you about mind, body, and spirit wellness and two symptoms and common issues that women in America are really struggling with, and a particular area of the body in which we experience symptoms. Now, I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm just simply noticing a trend, and I do a lot of reading and a lot of research, and I've just read a lot about this lately. Dr. Aviva Romm is a medical doctor who recently came out with a book called The Adrenal Thyroid Revolution, and she really talks about the impact of hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's disease on women in our country, and that it's truly becoming an epidemic. And women are struggling with weight gain and fatigue and anxiety and a host of other different symptoms. Now, the other symptom I want to talk about is anxiety, because I am a therapist who specializes in the treatment of anxiety. So I see many men and women who are primarily struggling with debilitating anxiety because it can just be awful. And I chose these two symptoms because not only are they a huge epidemic in our country for women, but they can often involve one area of our body, and that is our throat. Now, I want to talk about our throat area and what that means for women. Now, our thyroid is located right here. It's a little butterfly-shaped gland, and that's in our throat area. And anxiety, many of my clients struggle with a tightening in their throat when they become anxious or stressed, and also trouble speaking, social anxiety, fear about what people are going to think. Anxiety is largely to do with control, feeling out of control. And so when you don't feel like you can speak your authentic self and your authentic voice, you feel stifled. You'll feel tight in this area. Now, in our culture, in the westernized culture, we don't typically think about mind, body, and spirit wellness. But in many traditions, for thousands of years, they've looked at the connection between mind, body, and spirit. And so I just want to touch on that quickly, that if you are having symptoms in your throat, whether it's thyroid or anxiety or both, let's think about what that could mean on maybe a spiritual or emotional level. So as women, we are, and men, I know you struggle with this too, but we're going to focus on women today. Women are socialized from a young age not to speak up as much, and perhaps we're supposed to smile through things. Many women who I've come into contact with say, "I'm sorry" so quickly, or apologize. Running into somebody and just saying, I'm sorry. We give away our voice. We give away our power. It's difficult to stand up for ourselves and to find opportunities where we can stand up for ourselves. And so I think in doing that, it's important to think that if your symptoms are coming from this area in your body, how can you use your voice? How can you use your voice to share your authentic self with the world? And so I think part of it is assertiveness training, and absolutely work with a therapist to do this. But you can also practice some things at home and with a friend. Find a trusted friend where you're not going to feel so judged if you share your true opinions about things. And share with them about something about your day. Practice using your voice in that way. Perhaps you want to share a political view or a spiritual view or a religious view. Whatever it is, just make sure it's coming from an authentic place in yourself, and speak. Practice speaking and using your voice. Another thing that you can do is sing. Use your voice box. Use this area and sing in the car, sing in the shower, sing with your kids. However you want to do it. Just practice using your voice, your throat area, to promote some more healing to yourself. So it's really helpful to consider, if you are on more of a natural holistic healing journey, to think about, what are the symptoms I'm having in my body? And could there perhaps be an emotional root in them? Is there anything that I can learn? It's not about judgment. It's not about saying, what's wrong with me for feeling this way, or why can't I speak up? It's not about shaming yourself. It's just about noticing and becoming aware. When we're aware of something, that's when we can begin to make changes. and really make an impactful change in our life. And the more you can speak up for yourself, speak up for someone else, the more you feel more confident in yourself and can practice those very important assertiveness skills. So thank you so much for watching today. May you use your voice to share your gifts with the world, because we want to see them. And nobody can share their gifts just like you can. So thanks for watching. Until next time, bye everybody.